With all the data privacy regulation and the rise of hacking horror story with ransomwares and customers' data leaks, everyone in the digital space is starting to pay a lot more attention about data security. And when you run a website and has some forms to capture sales or support inquiries or lead gen content, where should you store the customer data, their name, their email, and all the personal data that they're submitting? Is it really safe to store that in your content management system? Hey, welcome to this new edition of Digital Blitz, your short brief on everything UX, tech, and compliance. I'm Sylvain Reiter, and I'm here to help you succeed in digital by delivering better experiences for your team and your customers. In our agency, we build content management system with tools like Drupal and WordPress. Both of them have very powerful forms module, allowing editors to build new pages for their website and insert contact form very easily. And by default, the data being submitted by the end users on the front end of the website gets stored in the same database as the content management system, as the web content. And that brings a bit of a risk to the business because you then have the content editors that might be accessing very confidential data from the same admin area. And it's not necessarily their role, so how can you approach that? What should you do? Before you even think about where the data should be stored, take it back to the UX planning and review what data you actually need to capture. The GDPR regulation suggests this concept of data minimalization, so only capture what you really need. And then you can make it clear in your design to the end users not to pass personal information, only except where it's required, really. And then from the implementation, it really depends on your company-wide workflow and how you need to process that data. So let's explore various options. The first one is to send the form submission by email. And I would recommend don't do that. You cannot control any access of it, and if customers are asking for their data to be deleted in the future, you will never be able to find all those emails. Unless your engineers come with some complex mailbox rules, it's just going to be a pain to manage, so avoid that at all costs. The second option is to store those data in the content management system, as we explained, the default option. And I think that can be safe as long as you secure your content management system, because when you have public content on a website and confidential customer data in the same database, they'll have different security classifications. So you need to make sure that your CMS has proper access controlled and named users and configure the right privileges. And you also need to secure the hosting infrastructure to isolate the database, and it's again more advanced than your cheap cloud hosting option because you need to think about data retention, how the backups will be managed, how you will extract the database to other kind of testing environment for development purposes. So there's a lot to consider there, but it's possible. The third option, and much safer way of doing it, is to push those data to an external CRM or customer relationship management tool. A CMS, as its name claims, is to store content and less data. So this is what the CRMs are for. Integrate with an API and you can push data from the CMS form to an external system that's better suited to manage that. Obviously, the CRM will need to have the same strict security and access management settings. And fourth, and the last option, the ultimate option, is to use a customer data platform like Acquea's CDP. This platform allows you to unify all of the customer data across all your channels, online and offline, all in one place. And that can unlock many different features for marketing automation, better customer service, and when you have all of that in one place, you can even use AI to recommend the next best action and better serve your users. So at the end of the day, it's all about risk management. If your hosting platform is secured and you have the right permission rules for access, and then storing data in a content management system can be a suitable option for an MVP or the first solution. But to ensure that you can scale, I recommend using better tool to manage it. And this is when you need to consider moving to a CRM system. And with the right integration between the two, you won't have any data silos, and the compliant aspects will be much easier, and everyone will sleep better at night. So if you have any question about data security or need support with the transition to a CRM solution, leave me some comments below or get in touch. You can watch more videos about data compliance on my channel, and don't forget to subscribe to keep learning with me and grow your career in digital. Until next time, stay safe and see you soon.